Another day, another celebrity skincare launch, but this one seems quite promising. I'm talking about Kriti Sanon's skincare launch. It's called Hyphen, and they've launched 3 products: barrier care cream, a sunscreen, and a serum. Full disclosure, I haven't tried those products myself. I don't think I'm going to try them anytime soon because they are in India and I'm not going to pay for international shipping. But I'm going to comment based on what I see in the ingredients and on the website. First impression, the packaging, it seems very minimal and clean. The price point was very pleasantly surprising because celebrity skincare lines, they more often than not, they tend to be cash grabs. Their products tend to be mediocre, but the price tag seems to be really luxury. But not the case in this launch. And the price point is, it's very affordable. It seems to be meant for the mass market. So then we need to talk about the third parameter, which is, does it work? What's the quality of these products? And again, talking about first impressions, when I see Kriti Sanon's launch video where she's talking about her products and what are the key ingredients in their products, she seems to know what she's talking about. She understands the ingredients. She seems passionate about skincare. She is the co-founder. And I was watching an interview that she and the other founder gave to CNBC where they were talking about the business side of this company, what their vision with this company is, where do they see it in the next few years and so on. And the passion with which she was talking about the products, the fact that she has tested all of them herself and she was making inputs into the products. Like she was saying that, in my sunscreen, I want not only SPF, but I also want hydration and also be able to fight hyperpigmentation and sunspots and so on. So there's kojic acid. So she knows her ingredients and that's a very promising sign. I saw the same kind of vibe even in Hailey Bieber's skincare launch. She knew both the commonalities between these two products or these two skincare launches that I see is both the founders or co-founders, Hailey Bieber in that case, Rhode Skincare, and Kriti Sanon in Hyphen Skincare, they both know what they're talking about. They know what they want in their products and they themselves have been very actively participating in it, which is not the case in a lot of the celebrity launches. Deepika Padukone comes to mind, but that's for another video. Today we're just going to focus on Hyphen by Kriti Sanon. So like I said, they have launched 3 products and one of them is the barrier care cream, which again was another surprise because it's not just a random, not a basic moisturizer. This is a moisturizer that has ceramides as well as peptides. So the skin barrier is our first line of defense. It's one of the most important things we need to focus on along with SPF is building the skin barrier, because if we have a strong skin barrier, then we'll have a reduced chance of the typical skin concerns that people tend to have, which is acne, dullness of skin, dehydration and so on. They have launched 2 products. One is the barrier care cream for dry skin and the other one is for oily skin. The one that I'm most excited about is the barrier care cream because alongside peptides and ceramides, which are like the key building blocks of the skin, the nourishment is provided by some very good ingredients. In the barrier care cream for the dry skin, it has cica extracts, which is Centella asiatica, also called gotu kola in India. It is very soothing to the skin. It has those wound healing and anti-inflammatory properties. It's also hydrating. So along with cica, they have tamanu oil, another excellent product for skincare for similar properties. Like not only does it provide nourishment, but it also has those anti-inflammatory properties. It is also used for wound healing, by the way. And then there's chia seed oil and aloe vera extract in the key ingredient list. And the oily skin version has oatmeal and squalene. Again, oatmeal very soothing and squalene is very good for hydration and emollients. Actually not hydration, it's squalene oil. It provides more emollients than hydration. The ingredients, they look very promising. 2 years ago when I was kind of reacting to, there was Alia Bhatt used to be the brand ambassador of a cream, Garnier Light I think it was called. That say hello to Garnier Light. 1 week, spotless and bright. Yeah. So when I was reacting to that video and I had gone to their website, there was nothing in the ingredients list. There was absolutely nothing. They had yuzu lemon that was like their key ingredient apparently, and I think that was it that they had mentioned in their ingredient list. Sometimes celebrity launch their skincare ranges and their fans go for it, and after that it just loses steam because the products aren't great on their own and they also tend to be very high priced. Here the price point is good and they seem to be using really good ingredients and they seem to know what they're talking about, at least the co-founder. Kriti Sanon, she does. I'm hopeful that this will be a huge hit for her and for everyone. And celebrities, they always have an advantage, right? They don't need to spend on marketing. They can just talk about it on their YouTube channel, on their Instagram and so on. And that is it. That is enough marketing because they have millions of followers on their own. So all they need to do really is, rather than be a cash grab opportunity, is to partner with people who will deliver on high quality launches. Is it that difficult? I don't know. I'm hoping that this is one of those better launches. And now we'll look a little bit deeper into some of the products. The first one being the sunscreen that she launched. And to be honest, I was quite surprised that, usually when a celebrity skincare launch happens, the sunscreen is not the first set of launches. Typically, face wash, a serum, a cream, those are like relatively easier formulations. So they are generally the first set of launches. But here she has launched the SPF cream as well, which is quite a surprise. Like typically, you'll have mineral or physical sunscreens and you have the chemical sunscreens. Here, it's a combination of both. It's everything. In terms of the chemical filters, it has some very old filters. It has avobenzone, octocrylene, octinoxate, also called ethyl hexyl methoxycinnamate. But these are very old filters that have been around. Like these are the ones that are used typically in American sunscreens too. Nowadays you do have like better filters and newer filters, but alongside all of these chemical filters, you also have the physical ones, titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, which are your mineral sunscreens. And also for mineral sunscreens, typically, like my preference really is for physical sunscreens, and even in that I prefer the zinc oxide based ones. So here it's got everything. And alongside that, of course, like she said in her promo video, she said, I wanted it to be able to brighten the skin, to reduce pigmentation, to provide hydration. So it has all of those things as well. All in all, I mean, this is an SPF. So I want the key thing I want from this is SPF. They have even uploaded a certificate from the lab that tested the sunscreen, which certifies it to be SPF 50 PA 4+. It's not one that I would go for. Why does it have so much in it? Why does it have both chemical and physical filters? Also, another thing that I noticed, that the way the ingredients are listed out, there are two formats that they have given it in. The first one is totally confusing. I don't know if India wants the products to be listed in this way, because there's a lot of duplication. Like water appears a few times, glycerin appears a few times. I read through the ingredient list as per the EU and US formats, which is a lot better, a lot easier to read. But even there are mistakes. For example, in the serum, they have listed polysorbate 20 twice. Now, polysorbate 20 is an emulsifier. It's just meant to make the product a bit more stable, so the the oil and the water elements, they do not separate. So why is it mentioned twice? I don't know, which is a bit disappointing, because when you have such a massive launch and she has given so many interviews, there's a lot of promotion that is happening on her Instagram and elsewhere. These days everybody calls themselves as a skincare guru or a skin expert. Everybody's going to dissect everything that's in the products. So at least go through the ingredients to make sure they're accurate. The first format that is mentioned, I think most of us, we're not used to it. So my overall opinion on this is that if I could try the barrier care cream, I would definitely try that. The serum, maybe. It's just the lack of accuracy of ingredient list, it kind of takes away some of the confidence. But the SPF I would totally skip it. Overall, I do see it becoming like a permanent fixture in the skincare game. There is fragrance in each of her products, but to be honest, if there's a new company, a new launch that's happening, and if it does not smell very nice, people are going to just diss it for it not smelling good. So seeing how much knowledge she has and how involved she appears to be in the launch of her products, I'm pretty sure she knows that fragrance isn't something that you should have a lot of, if at all, in your skincare products, at least the ones meant for your face. So perhaps in the future it'll be good to see some fragrance-free variants. But if you've tried it, please let me know what your thoughts were, and do share this video with your friends. Like it if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.